What's up, guys? It's your boy Richard. Today in this video is part 4 on Sunoco. I recently got home from work a couple hours ago for one last time. You guys are probably wondering why. The truth is, I'm gonna be truthful to all you guys. I got fired from my job. Now, I know it is a pain to behold, but I'll be briefly honest. I did get fired from my job. It's just this job was not really meant for me. Like, I struggled a lot with there. I did not really focus a lot on there, and I literally regret doing that. But I learned from my mistakes. I know what I did was wrong. It was just dumb of what I did, and I can't go back there now. So what I'm gonna do is over the next few months I'm gonna start to look for a new job. I'll see what I can really do, cause I want to do a job which is easy, not too difficult, because where I worked at was just tough, and I didn't really do that well at the start. It was a bit of a struggle. Well, in fact, it was a huge struggle at the very start, but then after I don't know, a couple days or so, I got to grips on doing it, and it was kind of okay. Well, for these past few weeks, 5 weeks I've worked. Damn, 5 weeks. So literally the whole of February I worked for. That's insane. From the 1st to the 29th of February. That's nuts. That's just crazy. I mean, it's unbelievable. A month working, for me, that's like a huge loss. So yeah, but I will promise you guys I will find myself a new job where I could work at, which would be easy, not too difficult, but a little bit easy, what I will get to grips with, and what I know from my experience, and what I can do to improve something in life, and anything that I could try to be successful at, and what I'm good at, because where I worked at wasn't really the place for me at all. But I understand what I did was wrong. I learned from that, and now I'm gonna start to look for a new job, and I'll see where that will take me. I'll see where that takes place at for me, of how it's gonna work for me. So I don't really bring this up for you guys just because you might be disappointed, which you guys are pretty much. I'll admit, what I did was just a bit it was just tough, I'll admit I did not do well at work, but I pretty much how can I say it? I did do well there for the first time, but it's just how can I say it? It's just it is quite tough, to do this for me, because growing up I was not really good at some stuff, working and whatnot. I really struggled a lot with that, but I learned from it, and one day I'll get a new job, and I will promise myself, and I promise you guys, I will not try to screw up. Just I have to try as much as I can as possible. I'm not going to give up on finding a job. I'm still going to look for one as much as I can as possible. So, it's going to take me a while, but I know I can do it. All right. So, with that settled and out the way, let's get started in today's video. So today in this video, it is part 4 on Sunoco. So today I am going to try to attempt to finish it off. I'm not sure if I will, but hopefully, if I can't, then I would see maybe like on next week on Monday, presumably. I don't really know. I will see if I could try get it done because I got a lot planned for YouTube. I figured out I want to keep going for YouTube actually because, you know, for me quitting is just it just doesn't feel right because, you know, I always just go back to it and quit it, go back. It just messes with my mind so much and it just scrambles my head to pieces inside. It just literally is messing with me always. So I figured, you know, I want to keep continuing on until I find a new job. So I want to keep that. So I want to keep the can you say right the momentum going, and I want to, like, you know, improve it a lot more. So like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep doing YouTube until I find myself the right job for myself at the right time, at the right moment, and at the right day. And we'll see how that goes. And I will do YouTube whenever I got spare time. When I would get home from work, because pretty much I would probably like be working full time, like 5 days a week for my next job. I don't know when, but at some point I will try to like figure it out on my own. Well, yeah, I'll try to figure it out on my own of what I can do for my next job. Um, I would go with something that is not too difficult, but it's kind of easy, but still get paid money. So that is important. And so, yeah, I want to, like, you know, improve better. So, like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, start to look for some jobs to see what I can do. And we'll see what that leads off to. All right. So, today is part 4 on Sunoco. So, without any further ado, let's get started. But before I do, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit that notification bell. So hit the notification bell and hit all so you aren't alerted of when I make new uploads. Oh, and before I start, I want to let you guys know that I will be continuing on the European driving laws, and I got some good news. As you guys might have known, I did talk about the American driving laws, and it has been... When was this? How long has it been? It's been... Oh, yeah. It's been over a month right now since I've talked about my final one, which was Indiana. That was way before I started work. Way before I started work. So, yeah. Which was a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah. For 3 weeks. Literally. Sorry. 3 weeks I've been working. But, oh well. I mean, I learned from my mistakes. I paid the price. And, I will, keep looking for a new job. Sorry. Gotta plug my charger in because it's running low on battery. So, yeah. As you guys know, I recently did, finish my final American driving laws video, which was for Indiana. I promised myself I would quit doing that. But when I did that, I realized there were some states that I've not talked about for driving laws. And I figured, you know, it would be great to, like, go back and do it again. So I figured, you know, I'll figure out some states of what I can do for it, of what I could talk about. Just don't know, like, what in particular, but I will find out what I would really could try to do. I don't know. I'll see what I can do for that. Alright, so, without any further ado, let's get started for part 4 on Sunoco. But before I start, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted of when I make brand new fresh uploads. Alright, without any further ado, let's get started. It's already 10 minutes, so let's do it. So let's do it. So let's continue off where I left off to. Alright. In 2019, Sunoco LP announced a 50% ownership. Sorry, that's right. 50% ownership joint venue with energy transfer of the J.C. Nolan diesel fuel pipeline that connects West Texas to the Gulf Coast. Not Gulf Coast, sorry. To the Gulf Coast. There we go. Not Gulf Coast, sorry. Gulf Coast. Can't even say. Gulf Coast. There we go. So connects West Texas to the Gulf Coast. There we go. I said it right. Let's go. Gulf Coast. On January 18th, 2019, Sunoco LP announced the execution of a definitive asset purchase agreement. So a definitive asset purchase agreement with A.K.A. I can't really say it well, but I'm gonna translate this. So for whatever words I can't really say it well, I will always translate them, so I know how to say it. A.K.A. There we go. Agreement with A.K.A. Industries, Incorporated, for the sale of Sunoco LP's ethanol plant, including the grain malting operation in Fulton, New York. So the place called Fulton, which is in New York. As of 2020, Sunoco still operates 78. So 78, rounded up, is almost 80 retail locations, all of which are located in New Jersey and Hawaii, branded as Aloha Petroleum Ltd. Say Aloha Petroleum Ltd. In 2021, which is a good year, better than 2020. 2020 was just messed up. 2021 was a bit better. And 2022. They were good. So yeah, in 2021, the company expanded its midstream footprint with the construction of a terminal in Brownsville, Texas. Say, in the city of Brownsville in Texas. Along with the purchase of A.K.A. Incorporated. A.K.A. is spelled C-A-T-O. It's like saying cat, but with an O added onto it. Or Cato. I don't really know how you pronounce that. But it's spelled C-A-T-O. Say C-A-T-O. Incorporated with a terminal in Maryland and New Star, which is spelled N-U and then Star Energy LP, with 8 terminals in Illinois, Maryland, Florida, New Jersey, and Virginia. In 2022, Sunoco acquired Gladio. I can't really say that, but it's like a French word, which I'm going to translate. Gladio. So what is it in French? Gladio. Weird. So yeah, In 2022, Sunoco acquired Gladio Capital, say Gladio Capital Partners LLC, a transmix plant in Indiana. Say a transmix plant in Indiana that included a wholesale fuel business and Peerless Oil and Chemicals, a terminal and a wholesale fuel business in Puerto Rico. Say Puerto Rico. Say in Puerto Rico. Okay, forgot where I left off to. Hold on. So as of 2020, Sunoco still operates 78 retail locations, all of which are located in New Jersey and Hawaii, branded as Aloha Petroleum Ltd. In 2021, the company expanded its midstream footprint with the construction of a terminal in Brownsville, Texas, along with the purchase of Cato Incorporated with a terminal in Maryland and New Star Energy LP with 8 terminals in Illinois, Maryland, Florida, New Jersey, and Virginia. So yeah, we're on the right page. Yeah, we're on the right page. So in 2022, Sunoco acquired Gladio Capital Partners LLC, a transmix plant in Indiana that included a wholesale fuel business, and Peerless Oil and Chemicals, a terminal and wholesale fuel business in Puerto Rico. In May 2023, the company completed the acquisition of 16 refined product terminals located across both the East Coast, so both the East Coast and Midwest, from Zenith Energy, which is spelled Zenith or Zenith Energy. In January 2024, Sunoco announced the sale of 204. That's right, 204 convenience stores in New Mexico, Oklahoma, and West Texas to 7-Eleven for approximately $1 billion. Additionally, the company announced the acquisition of New Star Energy for approximately $7.3 billion. So it's an extra $6.3 billion more than what Sunoco announced the sale of how many convenience stores in New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Western Texas to 7-Eleven. So that was only $1 billion. So additionally, the company announced the acquisition of New Star Energy for approximately $7.3 billion, and Zenith Energy, including liquid fuels terminals in Bantry Bay. So Bantry is spelled Bantry. So Bantry Bay, Ireland, and Amsterdam in the Netherlands. So Netherlands. So next up is exclusive deals. So Sunoco has exclusive deals as the fuel supplier at the travel plazas along the Ohio Turnpike, Pennsylvania Turnpike, New Jersey Turnpike, Garden States Parkway, Atlantic City Expressway, Palisades Parkway, and so Palisades Palisades Parkway, and Delaware Turnpike. Sunoco also operates some of the fuel filling stations, so the gas stations on the New York Thruway, which is spelled THRUWAY, as well as the two service areas, Chesapeake. I can't really say it well, but it's spelled CHESAPEAKE House, and Maryland House along Interstate 95 in Maryland, also known as the I-95, which runs along the east coast of the U.S. from Miami, Florida, north to the Canada-U.S. border at Halton, Maine. So Sunoco also operates some of the fuel filling stations on the New York Thruway, as well as the two service areas, Chesapeake House, still can't pronounce it, and it was spelled CHESAPEAKE House, and Maryland House along Interstate 95, or the I-95 in Maryland. Okay, next up is leadership. So we've got chairman of the board, and we got president. So first we're going to do chairman of the board. So we got Joseph Newton Pugh Jr., 1947 to 1963. We got J. Howard Pugh, 1963 to 1971. Robert G. Dunlop, 1971 to 1974. Say 1971 to 1974. Next is H. Robert Sharbel. I can't really say it well, but it spells S-H-A-R. So S-H-A-R-B-A-U-G-H. 1975. So 1975 to 1979. Then we got Theodore A. Burtis from 1979 to 1987. Then we got Robert McClements Jr., 1987, 1992. Robert H. Campbell, 1992 to 2000. John Drostick, from 2000 to 2008. Then we got Lynn L. Elsenhans, 2009 to 2012. Sam L. Susser from 2014 to 2015. Then we got Matthew S. Ramsey from 2015 to 2022. And we got Ray W. Washburn. So Washburn has an E at the end. So this is 2022 and onwards. So that was chairman of the board. Say chairman of the board. Now we got president. So we got president. So Joseph Newton Pugh, 1886 to 1912. So 1886 to 1912. Excuse me. 1886 to 1912. J. Howard Pugh, 1912 to 1947. Robert G. Dunlop, 1947 to 1970. Say 1947 to 1970. H. Robert Sharbel, 1970 to 1976. So his last name is spelled S-H-A-R-B-E-L. Baugh. So your last name is spelled Sharrbaughh. 1970 to 1976. Theodore A. Burtis, 1976 to 1981. Robert McClements Jr., 1981 to 1987. Robert P. Hauptfuhrer? I can't really say it well, but it's spelled H-A-U. So Hauptfuhrer from 1987 to 1988. Then we got Robert McClements Jr. again from 1988 to 1991. Then we got Robert H. Campbell, 1991 to 1996. Then we got John G. Drostick, 1996 to 2008. Then we got Lynn L. Elsenhans, 2008 to 2012. Then we got Brian P. McDonald from 2012. Then we got Robert W. Owens from 2012 to 2017. And then we got Joseph Kim, 2017, and then onwards. Next up is fuel brands. So Sunoco Performance Fuels first. Here we go. As of 2017, Sunoco's full lineup of fuels meets both the demands of high performance drivers and the specifications of the top tire fuel program. Its enhanced fuel detergency helps keep engines clean, and ensures compliance with tight vehicle emissions requirements. Sunoco fuels all have the same level of detergency that they use to fuel NASCAR and help vehicles run cleaner, longer, and more efficiently. So speaking of fuels, first off we got 94 octane. From 1983 to the early 2000s, 94 octane, which is known as Ultra 94, was the market's highest octane of unleaded fuel. In 2021, Sunoco began to reintroduce the 94 octane fuel in specific markets. Next up is Sunoco Race Fuels. Sunoco Race Fuels is both a refiner and distributor of racing fuels. Originally featuring two high octane options, Sunoco 260 and 280. Sunoco Race Fuels now produce 18 different high-performance fuel blends, which are used for all types of professional motorsports. All Sunoco Race Fuels products are refined at Sunoco LP's Marcus Hook facility. Sorry. So yeah, all Sunoco Race Fuels products are refined at Sunoco LP's Marcus Hook facility. Sunoco Race Fuels also holds partnerships as the official fuel or spec fuel of the following racing series: NASCAR, NHRA, which stands for National Hot Rod Association, which I talked about before. I'm going to double check. when I talked about this. When did I talk about it? I know I did, but it was such a long time ago when I did this. I'm gonna have a look how I'm doing. Well, I'm gonna take a look at when I did that, when I talked about the NHRA. Let me check. I know I got it here somewhere. Where in the hell is it? Where is it? Wait, I think I got it. I don't know. It's either that or I might have went past it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, I know you're here somewhere. Where the hell are you? Where is it? Yes, there we go. 7 months ago. That was back in July 2023. That was way before I started my final year of college, which I failed. But I learned from that, which was a struggle. But yeah, I know that. I understand. So Sunoco Race Fuels also holds partnerships as the official fuel or spec fuel of the following racing series: NASCAR, National Hot Rod Association, aka the NHRA, which I talked about 7 months ago. So 7 months ago. Sports Car Club of America, International Hot Rod Association, which is IHRA, Pro All Stars Series, Sports Car Vintage Racing Association, which is known as, well, is in for short, it's SVRA. So SVRA. So it's like using the first like half for like a car and the half of my initials. So SV is like for Lambos, RA is like my first and second name. Anyways, so yeah, we got so NASCAR, NHRA, National Hot Rod Association, Sports Car Club of America, IHRA, International Hot Rod Association, Pro All Stars Series, Sports Car Vintage, Sports Car, I can't talk, Sports Car Vintage Racing Association, Trans Am Series, ARCA, Menards Series, and Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. So next up is motors. All I got left is all that's left is motorsports partnerships and sponsorships. So let's see if we can finish this off. All right, we're on motorsports partnerships. Here we go. The Sunoco fuel brand was Team... I can't really say this word.
Penske.
So the Sunoco fuel brand was Team Penske's sponsor of choice for many years, particularly in the Sports Car Club of America. So in the Sports Car Club of America Trans Am Series, where Roger Penske, born February 20th, 1937, who is a retired American professional auto race car driver, who is most known for his ownership of Team Penske, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, IndyCar, and other auto racing related businesses. Penske is the founder and chairman of the Penske Corporation, a holding company for his various businesses. Penske is also a Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient. Roger Penske's Sunoco. The Sunoco fuel brand was Team Penske's sponsor of choice for many years, particularly in the Sports Car Club of America Trans Am Series, where Roger Penske's Sunoco Camaros, Sunoco Camaros, Camaros won the championship in both 1968 and 1969. And those 2 years were great because the Chevy Camaro SS was being released for those generations, well, for those years, 1968 and 1969. So they won the championship in 1968, so 1968 and 1969. Sunoco also sponsored Penske Porsche, Porsche plus Audi Le Mans in the Sports Car Club of America Can-Am. So Can-Am series. So we got Trans Am and then Can-Am. So Can-Am series, and Penske won his first Indy 500 race in 1972. So in 1972, with driver Mark Donohue. So Mark Donohue, who is an American race car driver and engineer known for his ability to set up his own race car, as well as driving it to victories. So he was born March 18th, 1937 in Haddon Township, New Jersey, and he passed away on August 19th, 1975. Say 1975, aged 38, in Graz, in Styria, in Austria. May rest in peace. So it's just sad losing good drivers. It's just tough, I mean, it's real difficult to lose the people you like and care about the most, even for car drivers and racers as well. And it's a struggle. And car enthusiasts as well. There have been many, even some great legends. There have been. So, Sunoco also sponsored Penske Porsche plus Audi Le Mans in the Sports Car Club of America, Can-Am Series, and Penske won his first Indy 500. So Penske won his first Indy 500 race in 1972 with driver Mark Donohue. NASCAR Whelen, which is spelled W-H, say W-H-E-L-E-N, Modified Tour, standout Charlie Rudolph, made five appearances in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. Now it's known as the NASCAR Cup Series. NASCAR Cup Series. So NASCAR Cup Series in 1987, bringing Sunoco into the sport for the first time. So bringing Sunoco into the sport for the first time. Well, I'll be back.